Back at you for yet another drunken ass beer review. Now, you've seen in previous videos, we've had B.O.R.I.S.
We've had barrel-aged B.O.R.I.S.
Now we're going to have D.O.R.I.S. And if our good friend, the Johnny G, who hooked us up with this bottle, check out his channel. The information will be down here in the notes section. Hooks us up with barrel-aged B.O.R.I.S. or barrel-aged D.O.R.I.S. Of course, we will review that one as well.
These guys, just no silk porter, please.
No, silk. Anyways, we will forgive Hoppin Frog that one transgression against our palates. Now, where are these guys out of? Can I give them the info about this while I crack it open?
Sure. This is Hoppin Frog Brewery out of Akron, Ohio, US of A. D.O.R.I.S. Double Oatmeal Russian Imperial Stout. Now, wow. The double, does that mean they use 2 packets of Quaker Oats, maples and cream oatmeal, or 1?
I don't know.
Okay.
But it pours
nice.
like motor oil. Look at that head.
That's brown. This is rotating, kind of like my head will be after this beer. It's an oatmeal Russian Imperial Stout. Yeah. 10.5% ABV
wow.
needed in this cold room to warm thy ass, as it is cold. The IBUs is 70, so we're not sure of the date completely on this, but
I think it's a 2012.
Now, it's 1.1% more ABV than B.O.R.I.S. and 10 more IBUs, so we will give it a shot.
The reason it's only like 10.5%, which isn't like wimpy or anything, is because they have a alcohol or ABV cap on beer in Ohio for some stupid ass reason. You can go out and buy liquor, but you have to be a distillery to produce beer that's above 11% ABV. Now, ain't no light getting through this beer, and as you can see,
ain't no light getting through.
Look at that glass glazing, and the head forms instantly, which is pretty impressive for a 10.5% beer. I mean, the head is like almost black on this beer. That's wow.
Right. My glass is no longer clear.
Exactly, it's totally coated. I mean, when they're talking double, this is the head's way darker on this than B.O.R.I.S.
Okay, maybe it was 2 boxes of oatmeal and not 2 pouches.
Maybe two big like truckloads. So awesome looking beer. Let's get an aroma.
Dark fruities.
Yep.
Coconut.
With all those dark fruits, I'll bet you this is probably a 2012. Coconut, chocolate, coffee, toffee. Bit of caramel.
Yeah, coffee.
It's like milk chocolate I'm getting off of it. Yeah. Wow.
A little bit of almond joy. Okay, enough smelling or drinking.
Really nice aroma on this. A lot of layers of aroma, a lot of complexity. He's getting the layers of flavor now, so it's my turn. Cheers.
Wow. Char. Burnt coffee.
Wow.
Chocolate. Coconut. Almond.
Damn.
Toffee. Caramel. Dude.
Super coating.
The whole, yeah.
Wow.
It's like there's a candy bar like this.
Damn.
And dark chocolate.
It tastes like if you've ever made flan, okay, and
yeah, the burnt caramel.
The caramel that you make before you make flan, before you put it in the pan, then you put it in the pressure cooker. You burn sugar and make caramel in the pan. This tastes like that caramel. I mean that deep, dark, just like charred caramel with like a coffee aftertaste. And this, what I'm tasting now, is like Johnny mentioned the aroma. I'm getting a lot of like dark fruits also within that caramel and coffee and chocolate taste. Damn,
that's just big char.
It's a mouth-coatingly big beer too. When you drink this, man, it really This is double B.O.R.I.S. in viscosity, definitely.
Yeah, I mean it's got the feel on the side of the mouth. Almost, I don't know. You're familiar, probably not, you're not a wine person, Sauvignon Blanc, where the sides of your mouth kind of just, the saliva goes to it. This is the kind of same thing. It's like,
damn, that is a huge beer. I mean, it's really impressive. I mean, if you haven't drank this before, how viscous it is when you drink it down. It's quite syrupy, and it doesn't have any of that soy sauce taste either, which sometimes you get with big stouts like this, but I think what's doing that's probably the oats in there. That's creating that big mouth feel.
It's silkiness.
Yep. I mean, the alcohol is really, really well hidden in this beer too. For 10.5%, it doesn't taste boozy. It's not super cold. It's only been down here in the cellar. It hasn't been out in the garage.
No.
So it's probably what, like 50 something, I guess. But man, the ending taste that I'm getting is of like really deep roasted malts.
I'm getting like dark chocolate coffee on the back end, really.
And besides
dry though. Very
besides
dry.
the oats, I don't think they put any other adjuncts like coffee or chocolate in here. It's all malt driven, and they've obviously used a freaking truckload of malt when they made this. But man,
they put some stout into it. It says so right on the bottle, stout.
Yeah.
So
wow.
I figure there's a lot of stout.
This is definitely double B.O.R.I.S. If you've had B.O.R.I.S before, which is a readily accessible beer and is really good.
Dry hopped and first wort hopped. The finest American hops for a great Imperial Stout experience. Enjoy the darkness. Wow. Yeah.
This is a really, really top level beer. It's better than B.O.R.I.S, I'm going to say that. And we really geeked out when we had B.O.R.I.S.
Barrel-aged B.O.R.I.S.
And
it's different than
B.O.R.I.S.
barrel-aged B.O.R.I.S. I really like barrel-aged B.O.R.I.S, but it's different than that. It's just got a whole different... See, look at that. I didn't even take my hand on it. I'm going to pull one. I don't want the beer bottle to ruin my face, so I'm going to move it over to the other side.
Look, guys.
So he can see, everybody can see his geeky face.
It's not that. This is a stout. When you have a stunt drinker, you have to keep it to the furthest part away from the stunt drinker, especially when you hear he's really liking it, because your beer and the rest of the bottle may be drank prematurely. But I would love to have this barrel aged. This has got to be pretty damn good barrel aged.
Premature beergasm.
I don't know, but with the viscosity this has, this would probably be like the champ in a barrel.
Oh yeah, that would be interesting.
So, I mean,
you need a good barrel for that, though.
I mean, there's not much else to say for this. The biggest flavors that I get off of it are the like char taste, chocolate, really all dark flavors, dark fruits, dark chocolates, real dark roasted malts, and like that charred roasted coffee. How about you, Johnny? About the same?
Sure, sounds good to me.
Exactly.
So, our buddies at Rate Beer, since this was like a 10.5, they can't give it anything more than 100, so that's what they gave it. So like 100, like 0.5. Or the dudes over at Beer Advocate, 94. So with that being said, I really like this. It's got good flavors, like you said, dark flavors.
Damn, so coating.
As you know, as somebody that really likes stouts, they'll really enjoy this. As somebody that doesn't like stouts, they won't as much, definitely. I'm giving this a 98.
98?
I really
A
like
plus?
This. I really like this. And I've been a big fan of Hoppin Frog and stuff like that. So,
hello.
You know.
You know what? I'm gonna go 97. I don't know if I can go A plus. But I'm going to go 97, almost A+. It's definitely a really excellent beer, really super high A-level beer. This, I think, cellared by the dark fruits is being thrown off this and the yeast and everything. But very tasty beer for the most part. As you can see, we're being invaded.
It's got a dry aftertaste. Dry
finish.
Dry finish, yeah. I mean, it's really weird. I haven't really had that. I have that in wine, but in a beer, especially something like this, it's just, it's really unusual. I wonder what they did to make that happen.
Usually you get that dry finish when you totally ferment something out. Maybe that's how they got the 10.5. But one of the things that impressed me most about this is the mouthfeel and the coatiness. Of course, that's coming from the oats, and the fact of how well the 10.5% is hidden in this beer.
Yeah.
But definitely top-notch beer. If you guys can find this is a little harder one to get than regular B.O.R.I.S and even barrel-aged B.O.R.I.S. Seek out this beer, and I'm going to seek out the barrel-aged one for sure, because this is awesome.
Send me more of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, send me more.
I mean, Johnny gets Hoppin Frog in Virginia, but not this.
No, I mean, I can't believe how many times I go into the store and see barrel-aged B.O.R.I.S. I mean, I have enough, but it's like, oh my
it's around all the time. So we're both Johnny's giving it an A+, 98. I'm giving just below that a 97. Top-notch beer. Sorry guys, but
he put his hat on.
Yeah. So until then, we got to do something really important.
Send more beer to me like this.
Send more beer like this, definitely, because we're loving this. And if you have this, if you're a stout, stout fan, you will love this. But if you also think globally and drink locally and support the craft beer movement, maybe guys like Hoppin Frog will make more awesome, mouth-coatingly delicious beers like this that are like freaking dessert in a glass. And happy we will be. So, till the next time, thanks a million for watching. Until then, we're going to go find another beer. And
we're going to drink the rest of this. Especially what's in the bottle is mine.
No, that's mine over here. See, that's why it's on this side of the table. No. We're going to go fight over the rest of this beer and then maybe find another one.
Hit your father in the balls.
Until then, that's a big peace out.